Okay, what's up, everybody? I got I got motivated to start singing, and it's pretty hard, but I want to do it because I was thinking, and I didn't realize that most of my favorite guitarists can also sing. So I made my top 10 list of some of my favorite guitar players that can also sing really good. And I was actually surprised, and that's probably why I like them so much, because not only can they play awesome guitar, but they can also sing, and that's something I really want to do, and this is going to motivate me to start working on my vocals. Okay, so right at the top for me, this guy is a phenomenal guitar player. He's been around from the Shrapnel days and Mike Varney, you know, that kind of you know, that situation, and that's Richie Kotzen. Richie Kotzen, awesome voice, soulful, bluesy, rock. That guy is right up there at the top of my list. And this is not necessarily going from number 1 to 10. It's just, he came to my mind right away. I've always admired his singing and playing. Another person that's awesome guitar player and also sings is Stevie Ray Vaughan. That guy had a lot of influence on my playing. Just, you know, I didn't realize that he's a great singer too, and just an overall performer, and he's right up there too. He's another person I thought of, so that's number 2. Number 3, people don't realize this guy, not only great guitar player, you know, awesome band, famous band, but Steve Lukather, man, this guy he's just amazing talent. He can sing and he plays, you know, his playing is awesome. That guy, nobody can compare to him. He's up there too, so that's number 3. Number 4, my favorite, my dad's favorite. It wasn't for my dad, I would never gotten into this player. In fact, one of the first concerts I went to when I was a kid was to George Benson, and I saw him on his Weekend in LA tour at the Greek. And I couldn't, you know, I didn't know, I didn't analyze his playing. I just knew he was awesome. I didn't know it was really, you know, jazz, and you know, I couldn't sit there and critique, but I just knew it sounded good, and my dad was always, you know, pushing him on me, and well, he's one of my favorite players now. And you know, I didn't really think about it, but he's an awesome singer. He's had a lot of hit singles. Okay, so we have George Benson. So let's recap real quick. Richie Kotzen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Steve Lukather, George Benson, and also at the top, of course, we all know Jimi Hendrix. That guy, I mean, he, you know, his music, his guitar playing, his stage presence, there's no one else can compare to him. This guy's in the league of his own. So, and he's a great singer in my opinion. So Jimi Hendrix is up there. And then we have a player that maybe some people aren't aware of. He's one of my favorite players. I think he's just awesome. I can listen to him all day, and that's Michael Landau. Probably known better as a session player. But this guy can sing too, and he does a lot of vocals when he's playing live. And that's somebody that it really inspires me to not only become a better player, but to also work on my vocals. So that's another guy that's going to inspire me. Another guitar player, he shreds. He was in Mr. Big, and he just, you know, he reinvented, you know, shred guitar, and that's Paul Gilbert. People may not think he can sing, but he has a lot of albums, solo albums, where he sings lead. Well, he just sings on them, and it's actually pretty good. So the guy can carry a note, and we all know his playing. I mean, this guy's phenomenal. And then we have Gary Moore. Gary Moore, it's sad to say he's passed away, but man, what an awesome player. I mean, he started off as a metal player, and then I guess one of his biggest hits, commercial hits, was Still Got the Blues, where he sang the lead on that song. And man, what a great combination of vocals and guitar playing. There'll never be another Gary Moore, and this guy is right up there in the top of the, when you think of guitar players, he's right up there with them. And then what I have, one of my favorite metal guitar players. The guy is just, he's so badass, and his band, Black Label Society, one of my favorite metal bands, Zakk Wylde. We all know him, you know, from Ozzy, the lead guitarist for Ozzy, Black Label Society. But this guy can sing too. I mean, it's a, you know, and he can sing ballads. He can sit down with an acoustic and piano and sing a nice ballad. So this guy is also one of my favorite singer guitar players. And then last on the list, and it's not last because he's not as great as these players. It's just he's just going to round out my top 10, and that's going to be Eric Clapton. I mean, you know, he's Eddie Van Halen's favorite guitar player. Well, I read a lot of articles where he cites Eric Clapton as being one of his main influences, and this guy sings awesome too. I mean, it's like, it amazes me how he can play and sing, you know, with such feeling and emotion. That is impressive, and that's why I want to work on my vocals. It's always been something that I've always lacked. And my dad, he could sing and play guitar and entertain, and I always admired that of him. I have other relatives that also are musicians, and they're always singing and playing guitar, and I always thought that was just amazing, because it's something that's really hard to do. But that's my goal for this year, is to really focus on my vocals and work on you know, playing and singing at the same time. It's pretty hard, so I'm going to be posting some videos. You know, don't be too critical. It's a work in progress, and just remember that we're all here to inspire each other and to motivate each other, and that's one aspect of my playing that I want to work on, and that's vocals. So hopefully this top 10 list will help you. If you're not already singing, it'll help you, inspire you to pick up your guitar and sing too as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and somebody's watching me. Alright, thanks for checking out the video. Hit like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Bye.